Welcome to Kerr9000's Horror House.
Okay, so Scream 6 is a 2023 American slasher film, and the plot follows a new Ghostface killer who begins targeting the survivors of the Woodsboro legacy murders. A sixth Scream film was announced just a few weeks after the successful debut of 2022's Scream, or Scream 5 as I'll call it, with a lot of the cast signing on to reprise their roles. The only real standout missing person here is Neve Campbell, Sidney Prescott, who did not reprise her role due to a pay dispute, and this makes it the first Scream film not to feature her, which is a crying shame, but it doesn't ruin the film. I just kind of wish they'd got her in it somehow. Basically, 1 year after the Woodsboro killings, Blackmore University professor Laura Crane is lured out and killed by a Ghostface killer. But what's really interesting is that this Ghostface is then called by another Ghostface. Quite an interesting idea on the whole copycat thing. Something I love is that the killer in this film actually starts leaving Ghostface masks which belonged to previous killers at the scenes of his crime. And this leads to a lot of talk about previous killers, what their motives were, who they were after, how they failed. It's kind of like the film is retrospectively looking back and rating all of these killers and their situations in a way, which I found rather cool. There's a lot of Easter eggs in this film, and I actually found myself led astray by some because I started to think that I knew who the killer was, what was going down, and I wasn't even close. In fact, I was so far out that my own prediction could be rewritten as a total different Scream movie, like a sequel. Maybe I'll share that one day in another video. I'll run through what I would have done. But as it stands, this film was really enjoyable for me because it really did keep me guessing. It threw me bones that took me down the wrong path, and I just didn't see what was coming. Much like in the previous entry, I love the interesting way that the Billy Loomis character is used, and they get the original actor back for another stab at it, if you'll pardon the pun. I don't want to go into too much spoiler territory, but two things I really enjoyed in this sequel was seeing the Ghostface character actually use a gun. There was just something cool about that to me. Probably because it was different and hadn't happened before, and actually seeing Courtney Cox's Gail Weathers finally have a showdown and a phone call from Ghostface. That was just pretty cool. Apparently she did all her own stunts, and kudos to her, it's absolutely brilliant. While I do think there's some aspects in which this film suffered from a little bit of sequelitis, I think it is a perfectly worthy sequel, and I did really enjoy it. I'm going to give this film 8 out of 10. And a very hearty recommendation, particularly to fans of the previous Scream movies. Okay, so that's Kerr9000 signing off, saying keep on watching those scary movies, boys and ghouls. Look after yourself and each other. Laters, taters.
A Squaffy Bear production.
Hi, it's Kerr9000, the Chrome-Faced Man. I'd just like to say thank you for making it to the end of my video. I've got lots of stuff on my channel, my horror house doing horror reviews, games room doing games, sci-fi station. It's absolutely chock-a-block full. I can also be found on the Retro Gamer U forum, which is full of great people, great laugh. At the end of this video there's going to be some little icons to tick if you want to subscribe, a link to one video, a link to a playlist. I'd also like to recommend the wonderful, talented Just Jessica, who does cosy games like Dreamlight Valley, and is my supportive partner. Thank you ever so much once again for watching my video, and particularly if you follow me, thank you for all your support, and have a great rest of your day.